Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to today's video. In today's video, we're going to be updating you guys on the tropics. A lot has happened since the last time I posted a video. Before we get started on today's video, make sure you hit that subscribe button, comment, and share this video, and turn on your post notifications. And one more thing before we start the video, I have an official Twitter account. You guys go subscribe to it or follow it for more updates than YouTube. And this is the username right here, and feel free to follow it. So here we are with some stuff that we've been keeping an eye on. I've been watching this stuff, I just haven't been able to make a video. And these are going to be we got two waves that are out in the Atlantic, one that just formed off the main development region. This is suspected to have a I believe, yes, a 30% chance of forming in the next 5 days. Yeah, 5 days. And this is going to be pretty cool. I think this one's going to be, this one's sadly but say not going to make landfall, but we don't know because this is simply 10 days out. So we'll still have to see what's going to happen with this storm right here. Some stuff, well, I'll show you guys later on, but some stuff is going to show that it might be taken out into the Atlantic by another low that's going to be pretty much moving up towards England and all that, and then pushing the storm out into the Atlantic. Now with this storm, this is a storm we do have to watch. Now a lot of models are saying we have to watch it, but the European is saying it's going to be a very weak tropical storm. The European is not really showing nothing on it, but we'll be looking at that in a few minutes. But on the other hand, the GFS is showing something that's, we're talking about a category 3 4 that's going to be making landfall, or even category 2 that's going to be making landfall in the Gulf of Mexico, somewhere around here. The GFS has been everywhere. The GFS had it, like, I think a few runs ago, making landfall right here. This run, the 6Z run, making landfall is right here. And then maybe a week ago it was showing it's going to make landfall there. So the GFS is, I think it's going to be, it's been doing horrible this year with the modeling. It's been doing really bad because I don't know why. It's got some bad data in it. Now I do think the GFS is clinging on to something, but at the end of the day, I think the GFS just has too much. That's too much bad data in it, and we'll see. Like I said, the storm's only out about 7 to 8 days. It's saying 7 to 8 days until landfall. If this is a landfall, not even nothing confirmed yet. The European is saying something else. So we'll look at a few models to determine that, and maybe we can make an estimation, maybe when a landfall may be possible in the United States. So here is our satellite imagery, and as you guys can see, here is that one tropical wave that's right here. You know, looking pretty good, and then you look at our other tropical wave, you're like, where is it? Well, it's not doing too well right now. It's right here right now, and it's not really doing that much of good right now because it is having all types of I think dry air hitting it, and you know, it's half on land just about, well, with you know, just now entering the Caribbean Sea. So we have to see what that happens with that, but these are what the storms are looking like. Like I said, this one has a 30% chance of forming, and this one has a 10% chance of forming, which makes more sense because it's a little bit more not defined as much as this one. This one's showing some type of definedness. It's having, you know, some type of spinness. It's getting bigger a tad bit. This one's just kind of being broken up, and it's just hanging in. But now a lot of models are saying once it gets into this nice Caribbean Sea, this nice warm Caribbean Sea, the love of water and all that, it's gonna blow up and saying now the European is saying something else, and we will get to that in a minute, like I said. So here we go. Here is our water vapor. So this pretty much determines all your moist and dry air. The yellow being dry air, the green being moist air, and the white being cloud cover. So like I said, this is let's pull out that marker real fast, and as you guys can see, here is our storm right now. That's the one that has a 10% chance of forming, and this is about to enter the Caribbean Sea. You guys can see it has a dry air all around it, just about. And like I said, it's not too strong, but it is enough to like prevent it from weakening, or prevent it from strengthening more. But this is supposed to break up. It's saying and once it gets in the Caribbean Sea, and maybe help it form. We don't know yet. But with this one, this is a different story. We're not really having any type of dry air into this thing, and As you guys can see these cloud covers. You look at right here, the way it is, you guys can actually see how the storm is actually pushing, you know, this way. Like the wind flows are pushing this way, and that's what's allowing this dry air to be pushed back, and that's what's really helping that storm right now. And it also has a bunch of moisture behind it, which is going to allow more paths for more storms to come off the main development region. Now I will say the main development region has been very dead this year, just due to because we've had so much dry air that's stuck around for so long, and this is what's really killed the main development region. We've had storms that formed right in here but really never made it because due to, again, dry air. So dry air has been really killing the Atlantic hurricane season, but that's all tapering off. I think that's going to change in the next few days. So here we are with the GFS, and as you guys can see, if we take a look, so I want to take a look at the European first. So I like this one right here. This is probably my favorite right here, and as you guys can see, if we take a good look at it, I was rewinding because I was looking at this stuff earlier. This is the 6Z run. The 12Z runs around probably 11:30, between 11:30 and all the way to 1 o'clock. Between there, updating for the European, and like I said, the European updates now on Tropical Tidbits 4 times a day now. So instead of being 2 times a day, it used to be 12Z and then 0Z, and that's it. Now they do 0Z, 6Z, 12Z, and 18Z. So we can look, guys, so the lows are blues and the highs are going to be reds. This is a good model run to see like how strong a high is and what's going to, like, you know, you can take a good look at troughs and all that type of stuff. So pull the marker out, and you guys can see, if you look, you know, the European right now is even showing nothing right now. It's showing a little bit, you know, you got these right here. You know, it's showing some of our waves right now. But you know, as we play it on, the European does kind of show another wave popping up, maybe around Friday, August 26th, which is today. Oh yeah, that's right, because I have it on that one mode right now. Okay, sorry, I'm not used to it because Tropical Tidbits kind of updated the stuff lately. All right, so let's go into tomorrow, so you guys can see. The European is not really picking up on the wave that's right here. The European is saying nope, that's just going to dissipate, which I kind of agree with the European, because that thing is not looking good right now, and even the National Weather Service Hurricane Center sees that it's not doing good right now, and I think I gotta go with the European. The GFS just really overdoes stuff, and I think it has bad data in it this year. This right here is going to be the second wave that you guys seen that's back here. That was right in here right now. That's going to be that. And you guys can see the European kind of puts it just sitting there. Now with it sitting there, I don't think that's going to be the case there. I don't really think that it's going to sit there for a few days, because that's you know, that's kind of hard. Now the only way it could sit there is if really, there's no way you can sit there unless, yeah, because these highs are kind of blocking it in, but I don't see what would hurt it too badly. But yeah, the European is showing it, but the European is going to be showing another wave probably coming off eventually. So if we take a look at the GFS, the EC Fast is the same thing as the European, just a faster version, comes out earlier than the actual European. So if we take a look at the GFS, I don't even know what the GFS has been doing. The GFS has been not too good this year. Now, if you guys see anything, I don't want to hype anything up, because nothing's set to make landfall. GFS is the only one that's really showing this making landfall. So there's nothing confirmed, no hurricane confirmed making landfall in the U.S. So just let you guys know. So here is so even the GFS shows it dissipating. Like the GFS. I will give it to the GFS. This is the 6Z run. The GFS is kind of showing, if we go up to let's go up to 0Z. Let's go. There we go. So the GFS is kind of even showing it. I think the GFS is right on this one right now, where it's not really a wave right now because all that dry air that's wrapped around it. But the GFS shows something a little bit more interesting than the European shows. Now the European does not go as far as the GFS, so we'll have to see. But the GFS is going to be showing something. The GFS has been showing that this is going to be mainly our main development region, and aka MDR for shorter terms. And you guys can see we're going to have some stuff that spins off of the MDR. That's what the GFS is saying. We're not 100% sure. But if you look at this one, this is pretty funny. The GFS shows it coming back in the Caribbean Sea, which it could be possible that the this wave comes in there and then dissipates, and then maybe it starts back up, or then maybe a different wave starts back up, because that's how weather works. Sometimes sometimes you dissipate and then it'll move into like a body of water that's gonna be supporting for like tropical storms and all that. Now the GFS I do not agree with is how strong it has. It has been horrible with intensity this year. Like, it's been really bad. Like, when it comes to intensity, it's been horrible. The GFS has been showing a category 3 hitting Louisiana. I don't think that's even a thing. Like, it could be a thing, but no models are up here to sit here and say, oh, this is gonna happen. No, the European Icon, the CMC, the Native American is not showing nothing. So like I said, the GFS, for me to believe this is going to actually happen, all the models have to be agreeing together for me just to see that, or even maybe 2 more models to see if agreeing. If the European agrees, then you know what, it's probably more of a sort of set, the European, but 95% of the time the European is right, and I'm going to go with the European on this one, because the European just makes more sense when it comes to development. The European and GFS are agreeing that the storm is going to die off. This storm right here is going to die off right here and maybe come back eventually. The European doesn't go out far enough to determine that. But the GFS has been showing some wicked, crazy stuff. And I'm sorry, but I wouldn't believe this right now, because this is showing a Category 3 off of Louisiana, New Orleans coast. Now, once again, not confirmed. This is just a model that's been just one model. Now, it has been shown in the last few models. Some models being weaker than others, some being stronger than others. So, like I said, by far, this is probably the strongest. This 60 one is probably the strongest one that is put out there. Now, something that's going to be interesting is that it shows 2 waves that are going to be popping off. Like I said, keep in mind, the GFS does go far out than the European. But it's going to show that this trough right here is going to be right here, and it's going to have this chance for this high that's going to be on top of here. Because if you go back, here we go, this high right here really dissipates, so this is going to allow the storm to go, bam, out of, into the Atlantic, and that's what I was talking about. Let's make sure that's right one. Alright, so like I said, the high really pushes back right here too, so that's going to allow it to have something. It's going to get picked up by this low right here, and it's going to shoot and go out. Now I said, this is not confirmed, one model run, and like I said, right there. So like I said, guys, that's pretty much it. I think I'll update you guys. Like I said, I haven't posted in a few days. Oh yeah, update on the weather today. I tried to do this. Alright, so you guys can see up in the north, we're gonna see some rainy stuff, and severe thunderstorms possible up in the north for New York area. Going down into the south, you guys can see we're gonna have heavy rain, flash flooding possible. As you guys can see, we're gonna have a cold front and a stationary front, and stationary front down here in the south, and then you go back up towards the north. You guys can see we're gonna have a stationary front / cold front, and that's gonna bring some rain for the United States. So a little bit rainy for the parts of the United States, and this is for valid to 8 a.m. August 27th, so that's good until tomorrow. So like I said, some stuff to watch on the tropics, and I'll try to keep you guys updated. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, like, comment, turn on all post notifications, follow me on Twitter, and I'm gonna end this video.